He called you Mini anybody?
Nope.
Not even Mini Miles.
Nope.
And now introducing your Phoenix Suns. Manning the middle, standing 6'11", number 22, Miles Plumlee. A 6'10" forward from Kansas, number 11, Markieff Morris.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me in the booth, as always, Clark Kellogg and the sharpshooter Steve Kerr. This Arizona crowd ready to roar in this Western Conference matchup for the Phoenix Suns. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And a year ago, they avoided any mistakes winning the season series against this club.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Lakers right now, Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. On defense, Phoenix. Steve mentioned the success they had against them in their contest a year ago. They did exactly what they needed to do against them.
Yep, it was a solid performance from them. Most times they got together. They should have them feeling good about their chances today.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to Houston.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
Here's Lynn after Eric Bledsoe's score. Lynn kicks to Bryant. Here's Hill. Second chance shot. Plumlee with the rebound. And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Morris, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk to Jeff Hornacek.
He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league. And he told me, we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing and with the drive and kick. Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot. But sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Miles Plumlee, Steve, buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. But the Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Scola trade without Plumlee coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move on their part. Plumlee stepped into their starting center position, played very well, and has a bright future, really, in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
Los Angeles on D. Dragic kicks to Morris. Bledsoe right side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Eric Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter, but because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's given us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Bledsoe. And that's good. Kobe Bryant for the triple. Kobe's got 7 points.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Dragic kicks to Morris. There's the screen. And Bledsoe, here we go. Excellent D there from Hill.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Here's Green. Almost, but it rolls out.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage, 4th in assists, and they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range, and I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play, and it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. Attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back-and-forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Jeremy Lin making $15 million this season. That's what they call the poison pill portion of his contract. That's big money, and playing in a contract year sometimes can add some pressure. So it'll be interesting to see how he responds this year.
And the Rockets trading Jeremy Lin along with a first-round pick to the Lakers essentially for cap space, and they had intended to use that money to sign Chris Bosh, but as we know, he chose Miami instead.
Yep, a tough break for Houston, but a nice trade for the Lakers. I mean, they get a quality player in Lin along with the draft pick in 2015, and in L.A., Lin should have a decent chance to showcase his ever-growing game.
They get the rebound.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Dishes it to Thomas. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Tucker the pass to Tolliver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Dragic from outside. Another 3 for Phoenix. Mark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
Now, here is Young. And Nash, here we go. And he gets it to go. Nash has got his first basket of the night.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Here is Thomas. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Dragic with it. Back to Thomas. On the wing. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Randall with the bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
That's good.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now Nash. One second left, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter.
Tune in.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Horn is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Miles Plumlee. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here is Bryant. The Suns getting the bucket. Johnson goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse. You know, before this recent streak, the last time the Suns went more than a season without making the playoffs was way back in 1988. Think just how long it's been for them not to be in the playoffs for more than a year. Wow, impressive.
Here's Kobe. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Tucker dishes to Thomas. Plumlee sets the pick for Thomas. Plumlee in the post and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
This streak of the Suns missing the playoffs, of course, starting back in 2010, but 1988, a good deal of the Suns roster wasn't even born then.
Now here's Kobe. Fades. That's good. Kobe's got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Suns trailing. Clark, you look at last season with the Suns. They almost put an end to that streak last year, but ended 1 game shy of the playoffs in back of Dallas for number 8 in the West.
Right in the mix until the final week, Kevin. They won't have the luxury of being slept on this year, though, as the league is fully aware of how capable that group is. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And Phoenix has possession after the basket by the Lakers. Thomas kicks to Plumlee. Rejected by Sacre. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, the great Kobe Bryant, now in his 19th year in the league, he said, "This is the last chapter. The book is going to close. I just haven't determined how many pages are left. But my passion only increases. You realize you only have so many years left. It re-energizes you to fine-tune your preparation and make sure you leave no stone unturned." Kevin, sounds familiar.
That sounds like him. Never one to shy from a challenge. Thanks, Doris.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5, and he did not place himself in the lineup. Interesting.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Miles Plumlee, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for P.J. Tucker. Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, you know, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group, Steve.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference and a historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows, Kevin, how much he reveres that era.
Here's Kobe after the Suns pick up 2. Johnson attacking. Stolen by Thomas. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Can't hit from 12.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Young with the ball. Eric Bledsoe covering. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And that's 13 points for Kobe Bryant.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
And Thomas, here we go. Phoenix, no good that time either.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually that's a great way to take control of the game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
Now, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
Carlos Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, that's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true, Kevin. So a new team for Boozer, and looking to bounce back after what was one of the worst seasons of his career, at least statistically.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Warren. Morris comes in for Green. And it's Dragic in for Isaiah Thomas. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Just 2 to shoot. Lynn kicks to Nash. Here's Boozer. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And Boozer last season had expressed his unhappiness with the rotation in Chicago. passed over for the younger Taj Gibson in the fourth quarter. Gibson was seen as a more reliable defender, though, and typically coaches default to defense late in games. Boozer with plenty of motivation this season to prove his worth as far as fourth quarter minutes go.
Near the three-point line, it's Nash, and he knocks down the jumper. Nash has got 6. Suns trail by 10. Bledsoe passes to Dragic. Back to Bledsoe. 43 seconds left in the first half. Tolliver kicks to Bledsoe. 4 on the shot clock. Shot, high post, connects, the jumper drops. He's got 8.
And Boozer, a rugged rebounder and interior scorer with the ability to step out and hit that mid-range jump shot. Interesting to see how he fits in.
Now here's Nash. He's got 6. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And a wide open look for Lin. And the 3 off target. Here's Morris. Here's Dragic from outside. And no good trying to get that one. And so
Kobe, tell us how your approach changes when you've got teammates moving the ball and helping to create scoring opportunities for you.
Well, it makes it very easy for me. I just have to run the lane, look for opportunities to score the ball. And, it's the game's very simple.
Kobe, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. Lin and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Now here's Plumlee. And it's Lin with the rebound.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Now Dragic after Jeremy Lin's three-pointer that didn't go. Morris kicks to Bledsoe. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, you learn a lot about a player from the way he responds to adversity. Eric Bledsoe, a player with tremendous potential, had to back up John Wall at Kentucky. Then he had to back up Chris Paul with the Clippers. Rather than get frustrated, he really made the most of those learning experiences, and now it's paying off.
Now here's Bryant. 13 points in the game. Left side, Bryant with the fadeaway. Count that one. Bryant's got 15.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Dragic dishes to Plumlee. Green, the pass to Plumlee. Morris kicks to Dragic. And he converts the layup. Dragic has got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love to get those easy lay-ins to get your offense going. They're clicking here to start the second half.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing team. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
Yeah, wonderful passing team, and it was the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish.
So it's the Lakers now. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Bryant drives in. Can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Suns bringing in Isaiah Thomas this summer. Coach Jeff Hornacek said, quote, Isaiah is another guy who can create a lot of things for us. We want to push the pace and keep it going for all 48 minutes. Who knows? Maybe I'll pull a little Don Nelson and put 3 point guards out there at once. Guys, that'd be fun to see.
They love players who can create in the pick and roll. Doris, he fits.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Suns trail by 6. Rockets the pass to Morris. And there's the feed to Green. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The jump hook, and it's sent back by Hill. Passes it to Bryant. Left side, Bryant. Back to Johnson. The 3. The shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way.
The Lakers had problems all over the place last season, but one reason they struggled on the road was due to the fact that they just always seemed to run out of gas during games. They had to expend so much energy that they often couldn't finish games well.
The Lakers with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. Back to Lynn. Shoots the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rebound by Kobe. Lakers leading by 4.
As you said, the Lakers would get in trouble in a lot of road games because they would have trouble finishing teams off as the game wore down.
Shot's good.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Phoenix calls timeout. You know, Clark, when you can't finish teams on the road, it's hard to get wins. You can never leave a home team in a game.
You know, I'm not sure what it was with the Lakers last year, but as you guys said, a lot of games were lost by them after the half on the road. And some of that, I think, is just, again, not having quite enough talent to be able to sustain good play over a long period of time, especially on the road.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
He really didn't give the official any choice, Kevin. Way too much body-to-body contact there. And tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he didn't get hit with a flagrant 2 foul, which would be an ejection.
Yeah, he would have been out of the game if he had. And the league is doing everything it can to protect its players. And you know, Steve, I think the officials have a really good understanding here of when to issue those unnecessary contact calls. Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, you know, had to figure out his niche and understand, you know, how to limit his mistakes. But last year, a terrific campaign for him.
Offensive rebound. Hill. The dish to Kobe. Over Green. And again, Kobe Bryant. Bryant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Thomas kicks to Plumlee. Into Green. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. That's good.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
The drive by Bryant. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
A lot of times when a great player hangs it up, they take some time to find themselves or just relax. But Kobe said last season that he wants to stay heavily involved in the NBA when his playing days are over. Not a huge surprise if you think about just how competitive he is.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for the Suns. The Lakers also changing it up. Ed Davis is checked in for Hill. Young comes in for Johnson. And Nash is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And Clark, for Kobe in his post-playing career, you have to think he would like to stay involved with the Lakers on some level, given that he has spent his whole career, really his his most formative years with the organization.
You know, that could be true, Kevin, from a front office standpoint, but if he wants to try his hand at coaching, he might have to be open to moving around for a little bit.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Thomas against Nash. Here's Morris. Davis with some nice D. The Lakers in the lead. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Can't hit from in close.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here.
Thomas against Young. Thomas goes in. And Tucker kicks to Green. Floats one. Another shot. It's off.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers take on Carlos Boozer and the Los Angeles Lakers. Don't miss it.
And here now is our State Farm assist of the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that three-point look.
They've got P.J. Tucker. Markieff Morris is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Dragic, and it's Bledsoe in at the two-guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
He's really looking to stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have. Still letting it fly from long range. I love the aggressiveness.
Dragic kicks to Bledsoe. Feeds to Tolliver. Pass to Morris. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Now here's Kobe. He dishes it to Davis. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Nash against Dragic. Bledsoe a screen on Nash. Good ball movement here by the Suns. There's the pass to Morris. Bryant with the rebound. Kobe's got his third rebound on the night. Now Young inside. Outside Bryant. They double team Kobe. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
So for the Suns, Plumlee comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Warren subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And then for the Lakers, Hill, he's checked in for Davis. Johnson comes in for Young, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Steve Nash. He used that pick to get in close.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Now here's Kobe. Kobe draws the double. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Bledsoe. He kicks it to Warren. And here's Bledsoe. Now here is Morris. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers with the rebound. Hill's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Bryant kicks to Lin. Stolen by Bledsoe. Warren with the ball. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Hill. Now Warren. In the corner, it's Morris. Kicks it to Warren. Clock at 6. Bledsoe against Land. Offensive rebound. Plumlee battles through traffic and lays it in. Plumlee's got 4 points in the quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Warren. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
You know, guys, some pundits criticize the Suns for waiting too long to trade away Steve Nash and start the rebuild, but they sure have made up for lost time.
They did a great job. They made some good trades. Jared Dudley leaving and Eric Bledsoe coming back. That's really the key move so far for Phoenix in the last couple of years, and that was a big reason why they had such a good season.
Now here's Dragic. He feeds it to Green. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's Plumlee. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Plumlee's got 10 points in just the second half. Bryant dishes to Lynn. The feed to Johnson. Dragic against Lynn. From deep. The shot by Kobe, no good.
And you look at the trades the Suns have made, even trading waiver wire acquisition Louis Scola for Miles Plumlee, Gerald Green in the first-round pick. Green and Plumlee were among a number of young players who really made strides last season.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And for the Suns, a lot of big trades last season. The final one, of course, sending out Archie Bell to Washington for a first-round pick. So this is a Suns team with a wealth of young players and assets. Already a factor in the West. It'll be very interesting to see where they go from here.
Now here's Lynn. Left side, Lynn. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Boozer. 31 points for Kobe Bryant.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Bledsoe against Kobe. Green, the pass to Plumlee. There's the triple. And Green gets it to go. Green's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Boy, the body blow answered by another. These fans going from dejected to delirious in a matter of seconds.
You know, I thought the first three might be the killer, but the answer to tie it is even more clutch. Wow.
Back to Lynn. Bryant drives in. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. Lynn's shot is off.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
On the wing, Green. Dishes it to Plumlee to take the lead. No up. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Money! Kobe has been sensational.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lynn against Dragic. Here's Morris. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Kobe kicks to Lynn. Back to Bryant. Johnson outside. Green. And the Suns call time. They trail by 2. 16 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, we'll see what they come up with. Plenty of time. If they execute, they should be able to get a good look here.
I agree with you, Steve, but I'd like to see him pound it inside and try to get to the rim.
Dragic dishes to Plumlee. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
Yeah, the defender draped all over it.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And so it's...
Kevin, I'm here with Steve Nash. You guys faced a team tonight that really gave a strong effort, yet you were able to overcome them in the end to pick up this victory.
You know, we knew that we had to find a way to stick with it. At the end of the game, you just try to hang with it for your team and try to make plays for your team. And guys are making plays at both ends of the floor. And we played